Good morning, good afternoon, brothers and sisters of Christ. I had a few dreams and I want to share with you guys. I know, probably. And the Lord been telling us about us women, about women and children, y'all, and how women should carry themselves and know their value, their worth. And then the Lord also gave me. He was saying that your about your a good name is better than precious ornaments. Like your name, how you carry yourself, a good name for yourself, is worth more than everything. Let's see, he gave me Proverbs. Because he gave me, no, the Lord talking about our good name. Your name is worth more than anything, a good name. And just as us women, we should carry ourselves a certain way. Because like the Lord also said, as things get old, times coming, things get hard. A lot of women gonna be, what they doing it now? Gonna be like with, gonna fall a victim. As us women, we need to carry ourselves right better, y'all. And if we don't have a relationship and trust in the Lord, people gonna be able, they're gonna be selling themselves out, to Satan. The Lord told us this before, y'all, but still, it just so much going on in this world. And it said Proverbs 22:1, a good name is to be chosen rather than good riches, loving favor rather than silver and gold. Cause in one dream, y'all, women, we gotta know our work. And then a lot of people want to get married. They looking for, they searching for anything. No women want to be loved, so they just know God. Be patient and knowing God got something for you. Cause people messing with people that's messing with married men, having sex with married men. The Lord got me into other stuff about people lusting behind men. Y'all, let's go in my dream. See what the Lord talking. Cause He gave me some scriptures. Okay, in one dream, I was at this building, at this apartment complex, and I think I had this man that was my man or was interested in me. Y'all, I don't know what this is, but end up somebody else knocked on my door, and it was an old relationship, an ex I had, and he had called me downstairs, and I was like, "What do you want from me downstairs?" Y'all know I got up counseling, all kind of stuff, y'all. So when I went downstairs, he introduced me, and then this ex, he had the face, but he wasn't even, he, y'all, it was a foreigner. He like a Jamaican or something. I'm like, Lord. So he brought me downstairs and introduced me to his mama and his sister and them. They sit down and had some lunch or something. Like he was having a picnic. Was having a picnic for me, but in a dream I done left my man to go downstairs to this ex. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but because he was finally trying to introduce me to, but just know somebody was cheating. Had me like I was cheating on a spouse. Then I had another dream. I was at this riding down the street, and this police officer was next to me, and I'm like, I'm going to this hair store to get some lashes, y'all. Going to the hair store to get some lashes, and the police officer followed me over there. I'm like, when did I know he followed me? Because when I was in the store, he was in the store behind me. And I'm like, what do he want to follow me? Y'all know monitoring spirits, so I got the praying. And as I was in the store, y'all, this woman was there. A Hispanic woman was there. She had 3 kids. She had 2 girls and a boy. But the little one that she just had, she probably was 3 or something. She was bad as ever, tearing up the people's stuff. And so one of the people that was working there, they went there and they told her, Asian man, he said, he was telling her, you need to get your children, get the little girl, because the little girl was tearing up their beauty supply store. And so the kids was like, yeah, she bad. The brothers and sisters saying she was bad, but the mother didn't say nothing or do nothing. So later on, the police also left, y'all. I guess he knew he couldn't mess with me about nothing. And so I go to the checkout line, so I'm for the check out. But before I did, I went back to go get, I think I went back to get something, and the little girl was still messing with stuff. And I told her mother, I said, you need to get her because she gonna have caused you a lot of problems in school. So the mama ain't say nothing. Just let the little girl tear up the stuff again. Y'all, this next generation, out of control. And it was the baby girl. And so as I went back to the restaurant, I told the man, I went back to look for some lashes I wanted. There was 911. Y'all, this was the lashes was 911. That's the number I was looking for. That's when I went back, was looking for the lashes and I said, do y'all have a 911? The lashes I was looking for, and that's when I seen the little girl tearing up stuff, and I told her mom, I was like, she gonna be bad in school. You need to get her in control right now. So I went back to the register and I told the man, I said, because end up I had to go outside, and I told the man, I said, hold my money. I had $10. I said, can you hold this for me till I come right back? I gotta go to my car. And as I went in my car, I seen my nephew sitting in my car. But I didn't think it was my car because I was like, I didn't even have him in the car with me. So I'm hitting my button to make sure what car it is, because it was another car behind me that looked like my car. So I'm hitting the button, and it ended up, the car he was sitting in was my car. But before that, I was thinking I was tripping. So I went to the other car that was behind me, and their back door was open. And I said, what is this? Somebody came in my car. Somebody came in my car. So as I go to the back where the door opened, they had all this junk in the inside of it. And they had a baby. They had a car seat. And I was like, this ain't my car. They had all kind of stuff in there. Then my nephew mama came out, and it was her car. She had all this stuff in the car. And he was in my car, so I guess he got in my car because he couldn't ride in her car. So as I was going back to my car, I was talking to her. One of my sister-in-laws came out to me, running to me. She was like, telling me that my brother's inside the hair place beating up the dude because he stole my money, $20. I'm like, that man didn't steal my money, and it wasn't no $20. It was $10. So I was like, let me go in here. So as I go into the hair store, they again telling the woman about her baby, because my brothers and them, they old school. So they telling her again about her baby. She need to be trying to chastise her child. And then as I go in there, turn to my left, I see the owners in there. They sitting down at a table like they having a feast. Like my brothers and them done came in there and interrupt them eating lunchtime. So they sitting at the table, and they got all this big old pan of chicken, like chicken wings, small chicken wings. They had them seasoned with something. And then I just see them throwing the pan of chicken wings at my brother and them. And I'm like, what's going on? And then after that, it was over. I tried to correct them and everything, got my brothers in line, and they understood, and then it was over with. Yeah, I don't know what this is. But also, they were feisty. Because the Lord also gave me something with Proverbs this morning saying about, y'all, I got some notes. He gave me something about correction. Because I had to correct my brothers inside the place. I only know why them lashes, 911, y'all. Looking for the lashes at 911. God speaking. So let's go with some scriptures the Lord gave me, because then that dream I had about me leaving my house with my old man, whatever relationship I was in, Lord, but leaving that relationship and go downstairs to be with the ex. So and then when God gave me this word this morning, I'm like, people cheating on people in relationships, looking for something better, letting somebody come in between your relationships. Y'all, and then it was women. Because me, I was a woman into that. Y'all, we're going to see what the Lord talking about. But it gave me Ecclesiastes 7. Okay, here we go. Ecclesiastes 7. And he gave me right here, he said, a good name, Ecclesiastes 7, 1. And it says, a good name is better than precious ornaments. And the day of death, than the day of one birth. But when he gave me that, a good name is better than precious ornament. Because y'all, me and the thing, I left the man and went downstairs to see what the ex wanted. And him and his family had a picnic or something. Y'all. And this was the thing too with these women and stuff. You got to carry yourself different. Your name, you got to worry about your name. Your name is better than anything. That's what God told us, how we got to carry ourselves as a children of the Lord. Because the Lord also gave me about conviction of the Holy Spirit. About He give us the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit inside of us will correct us. And also, we'd be able to correct other people. Because if I wasn't in the store to correct my brothers. And don't go along with wrongdoing. Yeah. And people see people doing stuff and they ain't even correcting folks. Gotta start speaking the truth. Because you're saving people from going to hell. People doing stuff like this, messing around, and also, y'all, that's why I say generations curses and stuff. People thinking it's okay. And women don't carry themselves. They worry about money. That's what I'm saying. All on this stuff now. They showing all this. They on OnlyFans. Ain't worried about the children. Children out of hand. Because even that woman in the store, the little one, the 3 years old, she was so bad. The other two was like, they was okay. They was like, she bad. But the mama ain't even paying attention to the children. To that child. Just let her do whatever she wants. She just kept her mouth closed. Ain't said nothing. So the Lord gave me that. And then He gave Habakkuk too. Y'all, I'm going to go with these scriptures and see what He gave me. Habakkuk 2. Because He gave me this. I stand by my watch and set myself on the rampart and watch to see what He will say to me and what I will answer when I am corrected. See, when I was corrected, because I corrected my brothers, but also we need to start correcting people. And what would they say? I will stand my watch, and I set myself on the rampart, and watch to see what He will say to the Lord, what He will say to me, and what I will answer when I am corrected. Because when God corrects us, what are we supposed to say? Yeah, that's why I said when God chastises us, the Holy Spirit. That's what we gave about the Holy Spirit this morning. The Holy Spirit corrects us. We know when we're doing something wrong. And what would you say when God corrects you? When He sent somebody else to correct you? So He gave me that. Then He gave me Ecclesiastes 5, 6 through 7. Let's see what He said on that. He got me back to Ecclesiastes. 6 through 7. Do not let your mouth cause your flesh to sin, nor say before the messenger of God that it was an error. Why should God be angry at your excuse and destroy the work of your hands? For in the multitude of dreams and many words there is also vanity, but fear God. Because a lot of people even think dreaming to be with people. People daydreaming, they want to be in relationships so hard, y'all people. And this is why God said y'all also have to be careful in your dreams, because you'll be laying out with familiar spirits, monitoring spirits, these sexual demons, ex-succubus, y'all know them demons. They'll come even in your dream. You fantasize about people, even your ex. Like I said, when that ex knocked on my door, it was a familiar spirit, but the voice didn't sound like it was a Jamaican. I said I had to get up and rebuke some stuff. I'm like, that's why you got to be careful, for also people be dreaming, fantasizing about people. Women fantasize about relationships, because the Lord got me about women. Fantasize about being married to people. Fantasize about being in relationships, want to be married with folks, fantasize about having other people's husbands, and want to be fantasizing because what? Probably because they money, because in their dream. But also don't let your mouth cause your flesh to sin, because then people be on the phone lusting, having a relationship, talking to women husbands and stuff. All this your mouth will cause you to sin. Speak curses on people, might be on the husband, wife. You never know what people doing. Your mouth will cause you to sin, flirting on the phone, probably all on the phone, having phone sex and everything with this man, and this man married, and you're a woman. Also, how you carry yourself. Y'all, the Lord said once we know better, we do better. Because like I said, I know I did that too. But the Lord brought me from that. But also, we got to correct other people. When people bring it to you, you need to correct them. Because if not, they'll go to hell. And then you could have been saving a soul. And guess what? God going to hold you accountable. A lot of stuff also in the churches. With the pastor and it's just so much God speaking on this. People fantasizing. Because so much women want to be married so much, but then half of them ain't even carrying themselves right. You ain't even conducting yourself as a wife. Then you wonder why this man ain't interested in you, but the men you ain't even got to even be married. But you on the phone having phone sex or having sex with him, and this man ain't even thinking about you as a wife. Gotta know your value. And then in the dream, you in a relationship, a lot of them cheating on their spouse. Because in the dream, I went downstairs, see what this man want. Cheating on their spouse. You in a relationship, and a relationship ain't even got to be your husband. You could be in a relationship, and you still cheating on, looking for something else. When the Lord gave you what you need right there, because then God will give you somebody. But some people accept they don't even know they work, so they accept whoever it is. God won't worse, because God gave me Song of Solomon. And then when people correct you, because some people go with people wrongdoing. A lot of these women also have these women allowing them up in these mothers allowing their children to lay up with these, because I seen it before in my life. Allow these men to come in your house to lay up with your daughter and knowing that they ain't married. Because either the mama getting money out of it, or they holding the mama doing the same thing the daughter doing. They doing together. Because you see on here a lot of the mothers and daughters on this internet, they hanging together. They best friends, even on some of these reality shows. They laying up together. Mama in one room with a man, and the next thing you know, daughter in the next room with a man. And then got kids all in the living room. They seeing men in and out of the house. They doing prostitution. Fans on the club and everything. This is why a lot of women gonna get deceived in the last days. Gonna take that mark because they look for other things to the God got for you. God is our first love. Settle for money and everything, riches and fame, and selling your soul to Satan. And they done sold their soul. Like the Lord also told us. I told you, the Lord told us also back and it's gonna be fallen angels. People gonna be laying right on with fallen angels. A lot of these women probably going in the clubs, meeting up these dudes. Just having sex, laying up. You be careful who you lay with. These people got spirits behind them. Letting people in your house, they got kids. You got to know your value. Knowing who your worth. And God chastised those he loved, because he got me right here by corrected. Habakkuk too. About correction. And then he gave us about Ecclesiastes 5:6-7. That was also about correcting when God correct you. Okay, let's go to Proverbs 25:8. Y'all, women gotta know our worth, y'all. And once you walk with the Lord, you're a new creature now. You can't do all those old things. You can't say you with the Lord and then you still doing wrong things, because God said the Holy Spirit will correct us. You know when you're doing wrong. And we can't go along with wrongdoing. When people tell us something or sharing a secret, you need to be in love. Correct them in love, because then you saving souls. People don't have trust in the Lord. They don't have faith in the Lord. Proverbs 25. No, we just gotta do better. Gotta know your worth as a woman. That's the thing is, women don't even know their identity, who they are. They don't know how precious they are to the Lord. Once you become a new, the Lord creates you a new person, you can't go back and do the old things. And some people just lost and they need somebody that since you on a new walk with the Lord, you and somebody come your way, then you need to correct them. They might not like it, but then they'll thank you later on because they know if they'll know that you're telling them the truth. Okay, let's go to Proverbs 25:8. And I also have to set an example for our children, especially young women and stuff. 25:8. Okay, do not go hasty to court, for what will you do in the end when your neighbor has put you to shame? Debate your case with your neighbor, and do not disclose the secret to another. So that's why God said your good name, your character. Because your neighbors and them, everybody's starting to see what you all about or word on the street. And it said, do not disclose the secret to another, I mean the gossip, but lest he hear it, he expose your shame. And it said also to disclose your secret to one another. Because people going around telling people what they doing, thinking it's cute. And you going along with it. And these people are doing up and talking about you. You're going to be put to shame. God going to expose all nakedness. Lest he who hears it expose your shame and your reputation be ruined. Your reputation will be ruined. And now they doing this all on there freely. They ain't even trying to hide no more. They in the opening. But those who are in secret, you think your word ain't gonna go out because then you going around telling somebody thinking it's cute. And these people ain't knowing up and talking about you. And the ones that you bring it to, they need to correct you. And correct you in the way it is. Because the Lord say correction is good. Okay, unless he who hears it expose your shame and your reputation be ruined. A word filthy spoken is like apples of gold in settings of silver. Let an earring of gold and an ornament of fine, ornament of fine gold. If a wise rebuker to the obedient ear, if a wise rebuker to an obedient ear. So if somebody rebuke that person and correct them. Let the gold like the cold of snow in the harvest. It is a faithful messenger messenger to those who send him. For he refreshed the soul of his masters. Whoever falsely boasts of giving is like clouds and wind without a rain. By long forbearance a ruler is persuaded, and a gentle tongue breaks a bone. Have you found honey? Eat only as much as you need, lest you be filled with it and it vomit. And honey, eat as much you need. But some people, they eat when they talking about and vomit, lest you be filled with it and vomit. Because also people want to hear gossip so much. Let me hear that good news. And too much of that gossiping too. When the Lord put in my spirit about that gossiping, too much of it. You get to speaking too much and vomit up all your spilling all your evilness, your wrongdoing, your mouth. But also people ain't correcting folks. Lest he hear what he hears, let he who hears it expose your shame. That's why people think they doing the dark. God bring it to the light. Y'all, Lord gave me that. So he gave me that, y'all. And then because I went to 8. But when he got me to Song of Solomon, let's go to there. Because the Lord was telling me about Song of Solomon. Also, the Lord is our first love. But Song of Solomon, it was so beautiful of how this relationship was. But also was something to go along with it. Okay, let's go. Song of Solomon 2 and 3. I am the rose of Sharon and the lily of the valleys. Like a lily among thorns, so is my love among the daughters. Like an apple tree among the trees of the wood. So is my beloved among the sons. I sat down in the shade with great delight, and his fruits were sweet to my taste. Because this is about a relationship with Solomon. Whoever this woman is. He brought me to the banquet house, and his banner over me was love. Sustain me with cakes and raisins. Refresh me with apples, for I am lovesick. But this got me right here when it's telling my dream, talking about sustain me with cakes and raisins. Cause like I told you, the ex knocked on my door trying to bring me trying to win me over from the other man. Brought me down there and brought me downstairs in my dream, and had and it was a cake and everything he has, chocolate cake or something that he had with his family, trying to win you over, y'all. Satan to come in and tempt people out of their relationship. Women. Okay, refresh me with apples, for I am lovesick. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand embraces me. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the Jezebels, or by the doves of the field. Do not stir up nor awaken love until it pleases. Do not stir up nor awaken love until it pleases. And then if a man really wants you, he'll win you over. Maybe so many women desperate, y'all. The voice of my beloved, behold, he comes, leaping upon the mountains, skipping upon the hill. My beloved is like a gazelle of a right stage. Behold, he stands behind our wall. He is looking through the windows, gazing through the lattice. My beloved spoken and said to me, rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away. For lo, the winter is past. The rain is over and gone. The flowers appear on the earth. The time of singing has come. The voice of the turtle dove is heard in our land. The fig tree puts forth her green figs, and the vines with the tender grapes give a good smell. Rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away. O my dove, in the cleft of the rock, in the secret place of the cliff, let me see your face. Let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet and your face is lovely. Catch us the foxes, the little foxes that spoil the vines. For our vines have tender grapes. My beloved is mine, and I am his. He feeds his flock among the lilies. See, feed the flock among the lilies. Oh, I say also the Lord is our first love. But also, women settle, as women, we got to know who we are. If a man can't treat you like the Lord treats you, and have his word, then you don't need to settle for this. Because people start to settle for anything, and then they get these men that they don't want, and get married to these men and go venture out and look for something else and cheating on your husband. Satan will come in. Because some people, they go off impatience. People want to be loved so much, they hurry up and fall for anything. And this ain't what God got for them. Also, in this thing right here, show you how beautiful it is. This, even though she talking in this passage, but it show you how much of love. That's why I say love is important. People don't even worry about love no more. People just worry about what can they do for me. They worry about sex, or they worry about money, or power. They ain't worry about love no more. People don't. I ain't saying everybody, but most how it is now, this generation, they don't want love no more. Okay, let's say, let's go, y'all. So, for we have 15. Catch us the foxes, the little fox that spoil the vines, for our vines have tender grapes. My beloved is mine, and I am his. He feed his flock among the lilies, until the day breaks and the shadow fled away. Turn, my beloved, and be like a gazelle of your young stag upon the mountain of Bether. Then we're going to go to 3, because he gave me 3. By night on my bed, I sought the one I love. At night on my bed. So she daydreaming. She in her bed. That's why I say a lot of people be lusting other folks too in they sleep, because in this dream. I sought him, but I did not find him. Infatuated behind somebody else's husband or another man or something. Not only that, a man, period. Y'all, I will rise now, I said, and go about the city, in the streets and in the squares. I will seek the one I love. I sought him, but I did not find him. So she went go looking for him in the streets. And y'all know also a lot of people seeking for the Lord, because also there's an empty void inside of people. And they wonder why they don't have a closer relationship with the Lord. They seeking him. Just like the Lord say right here. I saw that she sought for him, but did not find him. I will rise now and go, because God calling people to love, to seek him. Because God said, first I loved you, for you love me, but he'll show you the true love that he have, and then he'll send you, so when somebody come your way, you'll know they from him. You gotta have confidence in yourself. A lot of people probably have probably have low self-esteem. People doing all this for attention. All you see now, women showing their boobs and all this, showing all their private area, having short shorts on, tight clothes. They want attention. Getting the wrong attention, but some of these men ain't gonna marry you because they ain't what they looking for. They look at you as a cheap thrill. And then these men that are married to their wives, and how these wives do doing this stuff, pimping their wife out because they money. People don't have it. Y'all, men ain't even trying to cherish their wives no more. They women, they let them do all this stuff too. Back in the days, they letting their women even sell their soul for sex. Selling their soul for money. And then another man after your woman and take your woman and you mad. And then the thing is, the Lord say Holy Spirit, because a lot of them, the people saying they walking with the Lord, got the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit and the Lord correcting them. If they don't have the Holy Spirit, the Lord sending somebody, he said, a messenger to correct them. Also, they running their mouth to other neighbors or something, their reputation. People ain't even worried about their reputation no more. And then women. The Lord said something about women. They ain't worried about their children. The next thing your children doing this. And they ain't even think about their kids. Okay, y'all, let's go. I sought him, but I did not find him. The watchmen who go about the city found me. I said, have you seen the one I love? So she looking for him. Have you seen the one I love? Go looking for somebody. Y'all, just listening to this, reading this. She went to go look for her love. And in the Bible said, a man who finds him a wife finds him a good thing. A man who finds him a wife finds him a good thing. So while she was searching for him, and also she was dreaming, fantasizing about this man. People always fantasize about these men and everything. Y'all. And then leave people be doing that witchcraft spells on people and everything. Because they want to be with these men so bad. Lead a murder. People start killing people behind this stuff. Y'all see them movies? So she said, have you seen the one I love? Scarcely have I passed him by. When I found the one I love, I held him and would not let him go. When I found the one I love, I held him. So when she found the one she loved, is this like she going with another man? She said, when I found. So is she searching for another one? When I found the one I love, I held him and would not let him go. There's also the Lord say, hold on to the Lord and do not let him go, y'all. Because he'll chastise, he'll correct us how we should be, how a woman should carry herself. He'll make you even a man. The Holy Spirit will come in and shape you and mold you. He'll take away all the sinful things because he clean you up. That's why God say when you walk with him, you're no longer a sinner. But you can't go into the world and do these worldly things and sinful acts and thinking that you're walking with the Lord. So let's go right here. Until I have brought him to the house of my mother. Until I had brought him to the house of my mother. So why she brought the man to the house of her mother? And what's her intention? Since she over here so infatuated with it. And into the chamber of her who conceived me. And into the chamber of her who conceived me. So he brought him into the house. Oh, I'm wondering, like God said, some of these women allowing their daughters to live with these men. And they is too. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles, by the doves of the field. Do not stir up nor awaken love until it pleases. Do not stir up or awaken love until it pleases. So you'll know when it is, when it's yours. When the Lord, do not awaken. That's why I'm saying people going to mess with people and they ain't even in love with folks. You go play with people's feelings and emotions and stuff. Do not stir up nor awaken love until it pleases. And don't settle for anything until it pleases you to walk right with the Lord, first of all. That's why people gonna get deceived in the last days. That's why I say Satan. And I seen the other day something with this woman having I was seeing a Nigerian movie talking about the devil wives. What if he wives? The devil got wives and they had children, laying over these spirits, demons. That's why I said the Bible is history repeating itself. People gonna be laying up with these demons and stuff, fallen angels. Don't get tricked. And say, do not stir up nor awaken love until it pleases the Lord first. Okay, who is the coming out of the wilderness, like pillars of smoke, perfumed with myrrh and frankincense, with all the merchants' fragrance powders. Talking about fragrance powders. Behold, it is Solomon's couch. Behold, it is Solomon's couch, with 60 valiant men around it, and on the valiant of Israel, they all hold swords, being expert in war. So Solomon had his people surrounding this girl, so he was protecting him. Who is coming out of the wilderness like pillars of smoke, perfumed with myrrh and frankincense, with all the merchants' fragrance powders. Behold, it is Solomon's couch, with 60 valiant men around it, of the villain of Israel. They all hold swords, being expert in war. Every man has a sword on his thigh, because of the fear in the night. And also a man, if a woman, you got a husband, and you're with a man, and this man can't protect you, and teach you how to, and don't go along with your sinful acts, and try to keep you modest as a woman, this man don't care about you. Also, if the man know, if he teach you, try to tell you how to dress, and he not with you dressing nasty, he trying to tell you this because it's protection, because half of these people gonna get stalkers. People raping folks and everything. So the man will protect you also. The Lord also tell you this is protection, how you dress and cover yourself and your reputation, because it's protecting you from the hand of the enemy. People getting stalked, killed, molested, and everything. And if your man, you got a man and your man ain't trying to tell you this, and that ain't the man for you. What is he really there with you for? What is he there? Why is he really there? Because a man is to protect his wife, his woman. That's what God say, do not stir up nor awaken love until it pleases. It's certain things in a relationship it should be. A man is a protector, a provider, a protector, and gonna fight for you. So it said, being expert in war, every man has his sword on his thigh, because of the fear in the night. So they're letting you know he prepared. Of the wood of Lebanon, Solomon the king made himself a palanquin. He made it pillars of silver, its supports of gold, and its seats of purple. Its interior prayed with love by the daughters of Jerusalem. So you know that's royalty. Go forth, O daughter of Zion, and see King Solomon with the crown, with which his mother crowned him on the day of his wedding, the day of the gladness of his heart. So even his mama, because he royalty. So you royalty too. In the Lord, you got to carry yourself a certain way. If a man royalty, he gonna have a queen with him. If he a king, he royal, he gonna have a queen with him. He ain't gonna have no woman that's dressed no any kind of way. He shouldn't. If he don't have a woman, if you don't carry yourself this kind of way, and a man accepts you, got to think, what he with you for? Because a man is loving and caring. He don't want a man. My mom used to tell me, a man don't want everything that everybody done seen. And there's some men do, and they infatuated with that. But then how far the relationship go? Is he with you for the money? Is it for sex? You gotta be careful. Someone on a DL now, so I just seen something about one woman, and this was a prophet man in Nigeria. He married the wife, and the wife separated, she said they ain't never had no sex or nothing. He was just using it as a cover because he was on the down low. Y'all gotta stay prayed up. And you got to know your worth, who you are. And the Lord is our first husband, our first love. So you got to carry yourself, a modest woman. Then he gave me Jonah 3. Jonah 3, y'all. He gave me Jonah 3. Jonah 2. And this was talking about Jonah, prayer, and deliverance. Because people need deliverance from this. That's why God said correct them. Now the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow Jonah. That ain't it. Let's go to 2. to 2. Then Jonah prayed to the Lord, his God, from the fish belly. And he said, I cry out to the Lord because of my affliction. And he answered me. Out of the belly of Sheol I cried, and you heard my voice. For you cast me into the deep, into the hearts of the sea, and the flood surrounded me. All your billows and your waves passed over me. Then I said, I have been cast out of your sight, yet I will look again towards your holy temple. Your holy temple, because also your body. The Lord gave us this the other day, saying to delivering people. He delivering people from this, even this. The water surrounded me, even to my soul. The deep closed around me. Weeds were wrapped around my head. I went down to the mornings of the mountain. The earth with its bars closed behind me forever. Yet you brought up my life from the pit. That's why I say God, even it was women prostitutes in the Bible. The Lord straightened them out. He delivered women from prostitution. He'll deliver you people from these women. O Lord my God, when my soul fainted within me, I remembered to the Lord, and my prayer went up to you in your holy temple. Those who regard worthless idols forsake their own mercy, but I will sacrifice to you with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay what I have vowed. Salvation is the Lord. So the Lord spoke to the fish, and it vomited Jonah out. Jonah onto the dry land. And when I was talking to this, the Lord said, women idolize themselves. Idols. They addicted to themselves. Idols. When he tell me about idols, those who regard worthless idols, they are idle and they idolizing these men, whoever they into, fantasizing. They stay God. They become a God, and then they idolizing behind men. Idols. And that's why a lot of them be on their selfies and taking pictures of these women always and got kids. I seen one little black girl the other day. She got a husband and he a doctor, but she got everything she showing sex. Even got the kids in the video with her, holding the babies and everything. Got short shorts on, showing all this. Ain't got nothing but a halter top on. This their job now. They think this is selling. They selling sex. That gonna get old. But not for them perverts. They got people out there and then they got little kids. Now people having their little children dressing like them, got halter tops and stomach all out and shorts on. Y'all, this world is, that's what God said, the Baal system. Baal worship. Idolize themselves. Everything they don't got nothing else. It's the show for themselves, but they bodies all the time. Idols, and then idolizing men. Want the attention. Got a husband and still getting the wrong attention, but then soon a man stalk you or kill them or something, and they be, y'all, this world. The Lord steady talking. Then he gave me Psalm 68:11, and that's the last one. That's the last one, y'all. Lord chastise those he love, y'all. And we can't go along with no wrongdoing. People coming to you, like he said, somebody coming, a neighbor, you got to correct the person, y'all. Don't go along with their wrongdoing. Like I said, he talking to me, he talking to all of us. Psalms. And you don't even see, every time you turn down, you see a woman is showing everything. And got husband, they got wedding bands on and everything. Ain't got no respect. Husband probably running around fooling off on other women, fooling off on them, going off with other women. Yeah, this world, That's why I don't even try to be on this stuff. Because I just look at this, it's just terrible. And the kids doing, I see little kids now doing stuff. Singing songs, somebody, sex and everything. Now, these little kids singing songs about sex. Crying about, is somebody messing with them? Feel like sex is okay. They crying about a boyfriend or something. They shouldn't even have to worry about no boyfriend. Ain't no but like 10 to 12 years old. I seen one little girl crying, talking about cause her daddy said she can't have a boyfriend. She crying. Don't even know. Look like they gotta have somebody. And all we need is the Lord. Okay, 68:11. This is what the Lord gave me. The Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those who proclaimed it. The Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those who proclaimed it. Because also in a dream, the Lord was telling me something in it. Y'all, I'm still trying to figure it out. Great was the company of those who proclaimed it. Great, the company. And also got to be careful the company you keep. And you're doing wrong. These people will run from you telling them the truth. It ain't gonna, if it ain't, like I said, God is the one to judge everybody, but he do give us the right to judge sin. When you see something, he try to correct those. He have people to correct us and everything. You do it out of love. Y'all, God delivering people from this. Once we know better, we do better, y'all. But this was really going on. It got me about women. I ain't worried about their reputation or nothing no more. Men will see everything you done had, and y'all be blessed in Jesus' name. Knowing things nobody's saying. Worship and glorify his holy name, Jesus Christ. Just continue every day to get this right, y'all. Just continue to pray for folks, y'all. Keep us all in prayer. Because people don't know the Lord. They'll do anything. Do something strange for a piece of change. And then some of them get into the point, they don't have no respect